Hi, in this video blog I'll be talking about the target audience for my product, which is documentary on the rivalry between Norwich City Football Club and Ipswich Town Football Club. Doing a bit of research into this, and demographically you could probably argue that this product doesn't really fit in to a specific target audience, as football in general is something that can be enjoyed by many people from all walks of life. Anyone can get involved in football, and anyone can follow football. So really, there isn't a specific demographic grouping, but I would say that the target audience for this product is males, probably about, I'd say, 15 to about 30. I say this because they are probably the people who are likely to follow football quite keenly, but also not perhaps be as wise up as perhaps older generations, who will be a bit more reasoned and perhaps a bit more logical in their conclusions, whereas perhaps those in a younger group between 15 and 30 won't perhaps know about perhaps the historical elements, and will therefore perhaps be interested more in finding out, as this perhaps something could be something they may not have considered before. So that's sort of the aim, but again, like I say, I don't really think there's a particular group who can really relate to this, because I think everyone can really enjoy it. Psychographically, probably I would say sort of perhaps more explorers would perhaps find this more useful, and perhaps they're more the target because they're sort of more open to other people's views, and this would be quite useful to get a point across, whereas perhaps people who are more traditional, they perhaps wouldn't be interested because they think they already know, whereas those who are willing to explore something that they haven't perhaps considered before, that's obviously going to mean more success for the documentary, which at the end of the day, that is what you want out of the product. So that, I'd say, probably explorers are more the specific target audience for the product. In terms of institutional context, I would probably say that this documentary would be more likely to be sort of a BBC One or BBC Two documentary. I'd probably say this because it's quite a popular channel, and also, again, everyone has access to it, which that relates to the idea that football is a game for everyone. The matter I'm talking about is quite specific, so again you could say perhaps the target audience could be more sort of regional specific, but again that would time with BBC, because you see loads of BBC like region specific panorama programmes, Look East, so in this case, so that could quite possibly work very well. But also, like I say, it would be good to be on BBC, because obviously everyone has it, and also it relates to everyone, but also there's bits that can link into other people that I hope to include in this documentary, relating it to other rivalries, which means that the general everyday person would still be able to hopefully enjoy the documentary and be able to relate it to their own personal life and personal experiences. So, for example, I may be talking about the Norwich-Ipswich rivalry, but I'm also hoping to put links in there to the Manchester United-Man City rivalry, Liverpool again, Celtic Rangers, and major derbies like that. So again, the average kind of person can relate to it, which is really what I hope for, because football, as I've discussed throughout this, it's not sort of exclusive to anybody, it's a game for everyone, and I feel that with the choices that I'm making, I'm hopefully making this sort of well known, and I'm hoping that everyone can really enjoy it, regardless of who they support, gender, age. I just hope that it's something that everyone can enjoy as football fans, really. Anyway, that is all, so goodbye.